Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Morrowind. I was out and about in Balmora. I thought I'd take advantage of some time to train. I thought to myself, I'd like to improve my personality as I'm going after all these different individuals, trying to sell my case. So maybe I should improve my speechcraft. Maybe I can use it to my advantage. Um, so I decided to practice by trying persuasion, maybe for the first time, and I I admired somebody twice, and if it works the first time and doesn't the second time, then they're like, maybe you don't actually care about me the way I thought you did. But I was like, no, I do care about you because you said you like secrets. So what's your secret? She's like, oh, well, actually, there's this guy at the Legion Fort who has been looking to talk to you. So I just briefly spoke with him. Oh, no, we're not done yet. I appreciate your patience. I just wanted to see what you had going on. Yes, is this about that work I mentioned? Through various channels, I've learned a bit about your situation. I'd like to tell you a little story, and when I'm done, you can ask me some questions, and then maybe you might decide to go out and do some things. You might, and you might not. That's your affair. And I also want to tell you about a nice present I think the Emperor wants you to have. I'm not sure where it is, but maybe you'll want to check back and see if I found it. Later, after you've done some things. Okay, so completely trying to be on the down low here, but I'll hear his story at least. Once upon a time, there was a bad magistrate who took gold from criminal organizations to reduce the sentences and fines of criminals. Everybody knew he was doing this, but nobody could prove it. Because even if it could be proved, the bad magistrate had important friends, and proof is not as powerful as important friends. At the same time, there was a good officer who enforced the laws because he thought laws made people happy and safe. And it bothered the good officer that enforcing the laws did no good, because the bad magistrate let the criminals go as quick as the officer caught them. For a long time the officer sighed and said, "What can I do? Because the bad magistrate has important friends, and nothing I can do will touch him." But then the good officer said, "Say, wait a minute. What about the bad people who are bribing the bad magistrate? They haven't got important friends, and if they aren't around, then the bad magistrate can't get any more bribes." And even better, the good officer suspected that the bad people who were bribing the bad magistrate were probably criminals themselves. So the good officer decided that it would be good if the bad people who were bribing the bad magistrate should go away. Forever. So that good officer made a little special prayer that there would be a little bloodbath to wash the bad people away. There. Isn't that a nice little story? Maybe not a perfect story, because it ends with a prayer and not a bloodbath. But maybe the story isn't over yet. Interesting. Who are these bad people the good officer was concerned about? Oh, the bad people are the Kamana Tong. I thought everybody knew that. They are a criminal organization. Unfortunately, I don't know who the Kamana Tong are. No one will tell me, because I am an officer, and it is against the code to tell officers things. But people in the Thieves Guild hate the Kamana Tong. I bet if you asked the Thieves Guild, they would cheerfully tell you who the bad people are and where to find them. But I warn you, these bad people are very tough. Tougher than you, I'm afraid. Interesting. And what was that nice present you were talking about? What is the nice present from the Emperor? I'm sure I don't know. I think it is supposed to be a surprise. And, as I said, I'm not sure where it is. But I might find it. Any time. So check back and see if I found it. Later, after you've done some work. Alright, and the bloodbath? The bad people in my story are the 5 members of the Kamanatong. I know they are a scout, a pawnbroker, a savant, a thief, and a smith. That they are in Balmora. Unfortunately, I don't know their names. But maybe you can find their names, and where to find them. And then maybe my story could have a happy ending, with a little bloodbath instead of a little prayer. That would be a nice story, don't you think? Well, thank you for sharing your time and for sharing the story, Mr. Varro. And I'll be on my way. I have some very important work to do, I'm afraid, so I can't stick around long. All right. So we're about to go wreck the Kamanatong. But we got to find out who they are first. So it's off to the Thieves Guild. Okay. First step is figuring out where the Thieves Guild is at. And due to, I believe, a Fighters Guild quest, I actually know that Satilde is a member of the Thieves Guild. Hey. I am looking at, yeah, maybe join the Thieves Guild. Talk to Sugar Lips? Who's Sugar Lips? Hey. Are you looking for me? Do you want to join the Thieves Guild? Is it in here? Listen, I'm not really looking to join the Thieves Guild, but maybe you can tell me about some bad people. If the bad people you are looking for are Kamanatong, and they're in Balmora, you'll find them at the Council Club Corner Club. That's the local Kamanatong hangout. The scout would be Vadusa Sathrion. Marasa Aaron would be the pawnbroker. The thief would be Madrali Thirith. Sova Trandrel is the savant. Thanalin Velas would be the smith. Well, you have been very forthcoming with that information, and I would just like to express my sincerest gratitude. Yes, I think we're friends after this day. I'll be remembering you, Sugar Lips. And I realize that's just your name, but, you know, I could mean it in more than one way. I'll see you later. I don't think she caught on that I got a thing for Khajiit. Not really a thing for Khajiit, just one's named Sugar Lips. Okay, the Council Club. You're one of the guys.
What was that?
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Someone watching me. I can tell.
I can tell. Oop. Uh-oh. 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 I quick saved into a bad spot. I can't bring my camera down. Uh-oh. Oh, I tried to cheese the system, and the system has cheesed me. Oh, man. This is messed up, dude. Okay.
You may speak.
Uh-oh. I feel like I'm killing one too many people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the... Marasa Aaron, Madrali Thirith, Sovor Trandril, Thanalin Valus. Okay, Thanalin Valus, Sovor Trandril, Marasa Aaron, Madrali Thirith. I think, okay, I technically think I got them all. I don't know if killing this guy... Yeah, this guy was not necessary to kill. That's a really high bounty. So my bounty can be cleared. Problem is if anybody wants to talk to me about it before I get to him. As long as I can get to this guy in advance. Okay. Yes, this is about the work. A nice present. It's useful for sneaking about. I don't know much about it, but I believe it used to belong to a bad person. We don't usually need that sort of thing in the Legion. We're a little more straightforward in our methods. Usually. Okay, so bounty is just completely cleared. So if I talk to this guy, move along. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be happy to. All right. So that was a short little adventure, and what's the reward? I got a ring out of it. Chameleon 20 to 30% for 30 seconds. That's not bad. That does improve sneaking. It's worth 12,000. So I'd be able to cast it like 4 or 5 times. Okay. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for joining this little intermediate episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. Later.